So where do we go from here, Brian?
Welcome to Crocs in the Kitchen,
I'm Jessica.
and I am Brian.
We're on a couch.
Yeah,
Crocs on a couch.
with different background. Why not?
This is a new wall thingy that we put up in our house.
Yeah, this was our latest project, and I think it turned out fabulously.
I love it.
Yes. So over the last several videos, we've kind of been trying to catch you guys up on where we have been in our lives. And now we would like to talk about where we are going with our lives, specifically when it comes to our health.
So the first thing that we want to make clear is the answer to the following question. And the question is, are we still following a whole food plant-based diet?
Yes.
Yes. That is still our intention. Yep. That is still like our goal. We're never going to be perfect examples. Like, I feel like there are some people out there who are just like really good examples of doing this really well. I don't know that we're ever going to be the best examples, but we're going to be real about it.
I mean, I understand that there are people out there that are perfect with their diet and perfect with what they present and everything, but no one is perfect. They like, everyone has their flaws in different ways and different forms, and like, we're obviously not going to judge anybody else based on any of their flaws. I mean, we're all human. We all got to accept each other and just move on. Like, be happy with each other. We're all unique individuals.
Yeah.
Right? Our flaws just happen to be when it comes to diet a lot of the time, but other people, not so much.
So I think a lot of you out there might just be like, you guys are a broken record. Why do you just keep saying like, yes, we're going to stick to whole food plant-based, even though clearly it hasn't worked for you guys? And I guess the definition of it working for us, it's different. Like, obviously, yes, we know how to lose weight eating whole food plant-based. We know exactly what we need to do. And it becomes more about breaking those habits. We have 30 plus years each of habits that we formed over our lifetime. And in 2018, when we switched to eating predominantly whole food plant-based, it wasn't just like a switch. And so for those of you out there who are in the same boat as us, who've been trying to like strive to some crazy level of perfection with your diet over the years, it's not going to happen. Like, I hate to tell you guys, it's probably not going to happen. But that doesn't mean you can't be better than you are now.
Yeah.
You don't have to be perfect. And that's what I'm trying to teach myself, because you guys know I've had these conversations before, and we've had, a lot of conversations. I'm my own worst critic. I strive for perfection in everything that I do. And that's just the way I've been all my life. I've talked with my therapist a lot over the years about me having an all or nothing mentality.
Which is one of those things that you definitely have.
And that's something Brian doesn't have. And I feel like having these discussions and putting it out in the open has helped us, not only having conversations between ourselves, sharing those conversations with you guys, having a community come in and share your comments and all that. It helps us get through issues. And I think the thing I struggle with sometimes with YouTube is we might put out there, yes, we have this issue. And in your brains, you kind of receive that as like, oh, they're always going to have this issue. But for us, it's just, let's talk about the issue so we can get through it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. If you can't name the problem, then you can't solve the problem. So sometimes we do that with videos where we ask the question, and we're not necessarily looking for a specific answer, but we're just seeing what the answers are, what other people's answers are, and then trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong, what's this, what's that, and
and I want to point out, like, as a side note, you can talk on this a little bit. Just because we are sitting here saying, yes, we are going to commit to whole food plant-based, and that's our plan to keep doing that, doesn't mean if you're not whole food plant-based, you need to like jump off and just like, go away and not be part of our community, because we accept everybody here.
Yeah, we've said it before. We don't really care how people try to get healthy. We just want people to get healthy in whatever way they deem fit. I know that we've got carnivores that watch this channel. not for whole food plant-based content, but just because they watch our channel. I don't know if some of you guys are on here to argue. I know that for a
And
fact.
that's fine.
But I'm not going to argue with you about it. So
But
I may crack some jokes, but I'm definitely not going to.
But I think like, I don't think anybody should walk around without anybody challenging them. And so I think
True.
that's what we've had to learn, and I especially, about the comments is, it's not going to be this world where everybody just agrees and is like kumbaya and everything's perfect.
Yeah, I never want to be in an echo chamber.
No, yeah. And so we invite the conversation. We invite people who follow different diets and, all that to our channel. And it doesn't have to be about what we're doing, but it's still like these discussions that we're having, maybe they will help you in some way. Maybe you'll decide to try a plant-based recipe someday. I don't know. But yeah, we definitely don't want to we're definitely not trying to tell you guys that you have to do what we're doing, because we're clearly not experts in anything.
No, we're definitely not. Go find other experts.
But why we keep saying, yes, we're going to do whole food plant-based is, I think there was a shift in our lives back in 2018 when we did that. And there's no going back for us.
No, we created a new pattern in our lives, and yes, we may have our flaws, we may have our problems, but at the same time, the core of what we changed to a plant-based diet, and that's we have no plans on going back from that or shifting from that.
Well, and the thought, I think you were saying the other day, and I wouldn't even have the thought. It was just crazy thinking about going into a grocery store and shopping for groceries, and buying meat or cheese or any of those products that we used to buy all the time, back before we made the switch. That seems so foreign for us right now.
Yeah. I mean, we were literally in Trader Joe's the other day, and I was walking around, and it's like the entire meat, fish, cheese section. I'm just like, yeah, it'd be so weird for me to actually want something from that section. And, maybe that's just the years now of us being this way or whatever. But yeah, I have no desire to buy any of that stuff or.
No. And I think that's a testament to saying, hey, we are rebuilding a new habit.
Yeah.
But, as much as we've done in, geez, has it been almost 7 years now?
Yep.
Of doing it this way? It's still difficult to erase those 30 plus years of, and so I think you're still gonna, even if meat seems super, it seems super crazy to buy meat and cheese and do that. It's still okay, wait, but can we turn plants into some of these things that we used to enjoy? And then you go down that rabbit hole. And that's where we gotta rein it all in and bring it back to center. And center for us,
whole foods.
Center for us is whole food, plant-based.
Yes.
Did you want to talk about a little bit of confusion I think some people had over the video where I attacked you?
Yeah, when you attacked me, viciously attacked me, and just came after me.
I'm a horrible person.
To
You
the
do
point,
know that, right?
To the point, you're absolutely a horrible person. How dare you attack me? Your wonderful husband.
How dare I? Oh, my saint of a husband. Sorry. How dare.
Somebody called me a saint in the comments, and I'm like, I am definitely not a saint in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
so.
I don't know. I feel like we've always just been able to have such open conversation with each other.
Yeah.
There's no, and that's the one thing I love about our relationship, and that has kept our marriage as strong as it is. And
we can have very open relationships about a lot of different subjects.
Not open relationships with other people.
Yeah. Wait, did I say open relationships?
You said we have a very open relationship.
No, sorry.
We're not inviting.
No. We don't have an open relationship. We have a lot of open conversations about our relationship. That sounded way wrong. Wow. We're leaving that in.
Yeah, we are. We're not.
No, we don't have an open relationship. I promise you that. We are very closed in our relationship.
We're not taking any applications in the comments.
But no, we have great conversations about these things. No, Jessica was not attacking me all. She was just asking a question about noticing a pattern that I had been in, and she just wanted to know my reasoning behind it. We just decided to put that out there.
It was curiosity more for me, because it has just been taking away my brain, as I watched you slowly make these decisions. And we wanted to point out, though, I think the clarification
Yes.
is that
Some people were thinking that like I was just like flat out just eating whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that is not the case at all. Like even in doing so, I was still 98, 99% plant-based.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I think I even said in the video, like I'm still eating rice and beans like every single day of like just rice and beans, literally just rice and beans.
Yeah. And I think the trouble comes up when we go out to eat, when it's social settings, that when there are other choices and other things, that's when things can get a little bit awry. And we'll kind of talk about that in the next video. But honestly, like these last few videos and some of the discussions that have ignited in the comments between like other things, it's been it can be rough sometimes to read certain things that are written about you, but at the same time, it's been good to sort of open our eyes to maybe here's where there are some issues, and like open our minds to other varying things. And I think that it's helped us kind of see with more clarity, like, oh yeah, this is the direction we need to go. And again, it's always going to come back to
whole food, plant-based.
Yay! Good job.
I had to think for a second where she was going with that. So
anyway,
because that phrase is said around me a lot in like church or like in others. It's like, so we got to get back to. And if I was in church, I would have said worship, but
yeah. Well, anyway, I think that our next video, we're going to kind of outline to you guys. So how are we going to get ourselves to a point of being healthier? Like that's still our focus.
We're going to have a plan.
How are we going to lose weight?
Points.
No.
Spreadsheet.
No.
PowerPoint presentation.
No, there's not going to be spreadsheets. But we're going to talk a little bit more about exactly.
She'd love to do a spreadsheet.
I mean,
she'd love to.
I could get my clipboard out if you really want me to.
But no. Next video though, maybe not the one right after this one, but
in this little series.
In this series, the next video will definitely be about what we are doing to lose weight,
yes.
and what we are doing, going forward to lose weight.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do we go from here?
Yeah, this is just an adventure. We're just like,
Yeah, like we don't have like this grand, like planned out thing. Jessica used to be a heck of a planner. And then, a life-threatening diagnosis kind of throws a lot of that stuff out the window. And now we do a lot of play by ear.
Yeah,
but we're still just figuring all of this stuff out. Even 7 years down the line, like we're still figuring out more about ourselves. And just rolling with whatever gets thrown our way.
Anyway.
We done?
Yes.
All right. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click the bell that is right next to there, and you will get notified whenever we post a new video. You can also give us a like or send this out to your friends if you so choose. You can follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram. And if you aren't on Instagram right now following us, I suggest you do so, because Jessica's been posting some really good content and stuff over there, especially some little videos of our baby girl, who is, I know I'm biased, but she is the most adorable child on the face of the earth.
I mean.
Just saying.
And if you go right now, today, when this video comes out, you'll probably see a little video of her at church with Brian where he played drums this morning.
Yep. So you see me wearing this shirt too. But I think that's all I got.
That's definitely all I got.
We will see you next time on Crocs in the Kitchen.
Bye.
Bye. It really is a lovely wall.